All right, we need to have a discussion about budget Yu-Gi-Oh! And what can you do as a budget player right now to play the game? Because if you didn't pick up everything that you needed before the giant spike, it was a yikes. Let's dig on into this, shall we? All right. So you can't afford Pot of Extravagance because it's now $100. Well, first up, I want to say this. One of the big things I think is going on right now with the game is they recently made the announcement that vendors are able to sell things over $100 at events now. The only thing that was keeping cards at a decent price is gone. Now, people with the deep pockets are raising card prices. I think. It's just a theory, alright? That's a discussion for a whole nother day. So, budget options. What can we do? Alright, so my telltale answer here is, once again, we have another example of you should have bought early. Alright? If you bought Pot of Extravagances on the early end of the format, you got rewarded. You are sitting on a gold mine right now. And once again, those who are in the right place at the right time are rewarded. But that's not what you're here for, alright? What can you do as a budget player this format to really survive? Well, it's not good at all. Even these are like 30 minimum rarity now. When you look at Lunalight combo, Lunalight Time Thief was one of the cheaper decks that I saw, but let's be honest here, you're already like, oh man, like I'm committing all of this money to Lunalight Core. It's probably going to get, killed on the next ban list. So we're already like disappointed with that. And you're not going to play Altergeist without Pot of Extra. So that's off the table. Now we come to Sky Striker. Is Sky Striker a viable option? I don't know. If you've had your Zoo Core, or if you've had your Striker Core and you want to mess around with the new stuff, Rays are expensive. Or the new Rose is expensive. Plus, you got to pick up a Zoo Core to turbo out Utopia double spam. That's not where you want to find yourself right now. You don't want to be spending that kind of money. So we're out there. All right. Now you can play Budget Dinosaur without the Extravs. Extravs are one of those things that made that deck really good. But then we get into my next thing here. Without the dinosaurs, you're going to be paying out the butt for the Oviraptors. So, well, we can't go down that path. So, what do we do? Alright. It's not good. It's not good at all. I want to say there was a True Draco list that just came across the table. You guys should have seen it on my video last night. Literally, it's very simple. True Draco. You can Unga Bunga as much as you want with the deck, and you just Inspector Borders, Dynamites, Desires. I think will be the most expensive thing you have to get besides the Erupts. But outside of that, I think that as a budget deck, that's a good option. Like, actually, very good. Anti-meta being, well, okay, so you don't have to afford Ash Blossoms for that option. If you're going to go down that other path, which is the one where you need hand traps, it's going to be bad. The problem right now with True Draco is it's going to be much harder to play right now because you don't have the triple card to minus a second. And you're still going to be relying on Floodgates to get there. Now, our other option here is you can play what Triff was originally playing, which was Pendulum. We actually saw that Pendulum was a semi-competent deck that players could kind of piggyback off of, and they were like, yeah, we can do something with this. You still need an Appaloosa, and Appaloosa being part of your combo negates, the base deck is cheap. At least you don't have to buy 3 Pot of Extrav for the deck. That's, once again, like, you have True Draco, and then, like, you start getting into, like, you need 1 to 2 things to kind of start getting better. There is Orcust like subtopic here, good investments right now. Orcust. All right, we have the Magnite Green or Grisu coming out in the near future. Just because you can't play Orcust combo right now in this format doesn't mean that when Eternity rolls around in April, May, that you won't be able to pick up the stuff and play through the combo deck again. It's probably going to come back. All right, a lot of players are expecting this. Give it some consideration. It's a very good thought out thing in the future, especially if you can get orchestrated returns cheaper. Now, there was a Prank Kids deck that I don't have on hand right now to post. It's on Carlancho's store if you guys want to go digging through all the regional decks that they've posted so far. But Prank Kids did do well at a regional. It actually made top 8. Now, this comes down to how much time and dedication do you want to dedicate to learning combos, stepping through all of these crazy shenanigans just to play at a regional. The deck is very affordable, actually, but once again, you're going to have to learn massive extended lines of play, and a lot of players just, they don't want to do that, man. I get it. All right, it's too much time. Now, that brings me back to the point earlier about the Lunalight combo deck. I think for this point in time, Lunalight combo is one of the cheaper options available to you. The Tigers are like $3 max. If you're going to play the Time Thief package that the original list, once again, Carlancho Store, Facebook, or Ready for Duel. Excellent sources for you to find this information when I don't have it posted. Or, we had like 3 Lunalight combo decks. There was one list that wasn't playing Magician Souls. Alright, that would be the list that I'd probably start heading towards as a budget player right now for what I would think would be one of the higher ceilings in terms of combo right now. Once again, it's rough. You've also got Salad. I mean, let's not discount and be like, yeah, Salad's not sitting here at the dinner table, because it is. Salad is an option. But once again, it's like, how much do you want to dedicate to the deck? Because Silent Mining's, they're worth something. About 20 of those somethings, I think Silents are still like 30. They've got the reprint right around the corner. But how much, what's your budget? The good news is, hey, in the near future, Orcust will be better and Salad will be better. It's just in this 3-week or 3-month window before we get into, the Master Rule revision and garbage like that. It's like we're in such a bad place. And okay, so looking at Salad here, okay, so Pyro Phoenixes are something, Drolls are something, Silent Minings are something. I mean, Boral Sword is cheap. But outside of that, you don't play Phantasmes and you have Ashes, you have a very solid, competent deck. For if you push, you could probably get it at 120. And that's not budget Yu-Gi-Oh! Best entry rate in the format right now, triple Minings, triple Droll, triple Ash, Pyro Phoenixes in the main deck, or in the extra deck with Boral Sword. And that's without even leaves on the side. That's the best entry point that I think you can get into competitively. And that's next to True Draco. I know it's rough to say that. I know there's a lot of players that are like, well, I can make cuts for these things. And you can always substitute things, all right? You don't need Lightning Storms right now to do well. We've already proven that in this format. Actually, it's one of the best things about this format. Lightning Storms are like that premium cutthroat, hell yeah, brother, we got this. You don't need them, though, all right? They make your matchups all the better, but just because you can't afford them, it's okay. We can bear without that. Now, that's all I can think of at this point in time. True Draco, I don't want to advocate it because it's the deck lost so much in the past, and everybody's like, the deck's not good. Just because you had to win one regional, Robbie, doesn't mean that it's the be-all, save-all. Then, your options are you go to Pendulum, you get an Appaloosa for the negate board that Triff came up with. You go mess around with Zephyra for Pendulum. You've got Praying Kids available to you as a budget option. But how much do you want to learn extensive combo? Do you want something easy? You want extensive combo? Do you want to make $100 investment at the moment to get Silent Minings? Or do you want to wait? And good news, like I said, Salad and Orcust gonna return back to the format. Well, okay, so there'll be more solid players once Sign Up Mining gets reprinted. 100%. Like, I'm just saying, like, that'll be excellent. But if I were in a position right now that I was like, I gotta pick up something, I gotta start messing around with it, I'd probably head towards True Draco, because I love Control. Floodgates are amazing, but not everybody is like me. So, just my 2 cents on that. Like I said, I know there's zombies. I know you can play. Some people are grandfather claused in. They have their extrabs. They can mess around with other options. There's a wider range of people right now that just have bits and pieces and are missing things. We're going to have to make a decision for what skill tree you can go down based on the resources that you have available. It's just the options that we have right now, they suck. It's bad for budget players right now, and especially since we now can have prices of cards at events being over $100. The whole online market changes now to just reflect this landscape change, like everything being so much more. John said it best to me the other day. It's we're gonna blow up the secondary market again. Price tags, if you want something, get them in the next 3 months. That's all I got. What do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.